So talk to me. Give me a rundown about what we're doing here. I'm gonna start my timer now, and you're gonna give me the bare bones, okay?
What's up, chat?
There you go.
We're gonna play some Hypixel Ironman. Essentially, Ironman, you have no interaction with other players besides ourselves. We can still trade between ourselves, drop items to each other, everything like that.
Where are your clothes at?
We have no.
Bro's mumbling to himself right now.
My guy.
See, there you go. That's the energy I'm looking for.
Okay, chat.
Yes, dude. See, you get it.
Now I'm going to go to the blacksmith. Behind the blacksmith, there's this homie called Dusk.
This guy
that's
gets
not
it.
right. Never mind. Don't do that.
Are you also streaming?
Go to the blacksmith. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait. Go to the librarian. You're gonna buy experience bottles.
Well, we don't need a play-by-play. I just mean that when you're talking to me. Chat, you're gonna smack this wheat, and then you're gonna smack this wheat, and then you're gonna smack this wheat. Chat.
What is this giant ass thing on my screen right now?
There is no dirt.
This is why.
Oh, there's dirt.
This is why I cannot play with
My balls.
Talk to the blacksmith. Why are they adding his race into this? They could just call him Smith. Yeah, kind of weird of them, but a sign of the times.
Don't say a sign of the times. What are you talking about?
No, I meant like
it's a sign of the times. Dude, this divide and conquer strategy is actually pretty sick. This would be.
I actually think that we should hold each other's hands while we do this.
You paused a little there before hands was. What
do you mean?
You said we were gonna hold each other's hands, so you kind of.
Yeah.
You just kind of pause first, is what I'm saying.
Well. Oh yeah, but I said hands.
You're right. You did say hands. I just,
And that's what I meant too.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck this guy's melons.
Pause.
Not fucking the melons, like fuck.
Fuck this guy's
comma.
melon. Fuck this guy's
No,
melon.
not like.
I heard what you said.
I feel like you're misinterpreting.
I don't think I am. Smacking the shit out of zombies. I don't have any armor. No wonder I died so fast. I don't have any armor.
Get Rosetta's armor.
I would never.
From Rosetta. It gives you growth as well, so it gives you more HP.
I'm a barbarian. I got unarmored defense.
Growth.
Okay. The more they smack me, the stronger I get. I'm like those monks that punch themselves in the balls over and over again.
I don't think I've ever heard of that. But
You know those monks that punch themselves in the balls over and over again?
I just don't see the appeal, but
I don't think they like it, to be clear. But they harden their skin.
Why would they do that?
They harden their ball skin.
What is the point of having hardened ball skin?
If somebody punches you in the balls, it doesn't hurt as much. Because your ball skin is hardened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like an unwritten rule of any sort of fighting is don't go for the gonads.
Well, yeah, if you're fighting, like, what do you mean? What do you mean an unwritten rule? There's no rules when you're fighting a person to the death.
When have you watched like an action movie
when you're fighting a person to the
punches
death?
someone else in the balls?
A lot. I'm just saying, if you punch me in the balls 100 times, the 100th time will hurt a lot less than the first time, I think.
Is that at all worth the pain of being punched 99 times prior?
I don't know. You'll have to ask them. I'm just saying.
In elementary school, we were playing outside for recess.
You guys played ball punch?
We were playing.
You guys ever played ball punch?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we were playing fucking football. And for whatever reason, we had a little foam ball, and it was wet, so it was like hella heavy.
Yeah, it was like heavier.
And it clocked me in the balls. Like it just slipped through my hands. It was a Butterfinger moment. Ripping the steak.
You got sacked.
But yeah, I was literally out of commission for like 15 minutes. Like my stomach was hurting.
Ow, dude.
Like I was like in the bathroom, writhing in pain.
You ever play human foosball? They have like human foosball where it's like you line up on like a pole.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, there was that at like a state fair. And I was standing behind this kid who was much taller than me, and he reeled back to kick and kicked me in the nuts so hard with his heel. Like he like reeled all the way back really quickly. I think that was the last time I got hit in the nuts. I was like 13.
Yes. I just lost 10k coins, by the way.
Damn. Why are you, dude? Use the bank.
Brother, I didn't think I was gonna die. I thought this armor was goated enough to keep me alive. But
I was not using the bank.
Hey.
He said, dude, use the bank, and then did not use the bank.
Banks cannot be trusted.
They can. They give you interest. 20%.
Oh, banks are bad.
Banks are bad.
The bank stole my bank.
Wife. The bank had sex with my wife. The building. The actual building.
That means that your wife had sex with a bank.
Yeah.
Not physical.
Like the building.
I feel like there would be some issues to be addressed in that sense. Not like on your end at all. Like the wife probably needs some help.
Oh. I mean, to be fair to her, it's an attractive bank.
What it look like?
I mean, it looks like a... What do you mean? It looks like a bank. What are you talking about?
You talking about the Hypixel bank?
No.
Because honestly, I think that bank looks like... It's kind of...
No, it looked like a real bank. It looked like an actual... It was a Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo is not an attractive bank, my guy.
I mean, this Wells Fargo is, though. Like, you're saying, like, well, like, banks aren't attractive as a rule. I'm saying that this is an exception to the rule.
Can you show me the bank that we're speaking of currently?
No.
I doubt what you're saying, but I would just like to have... I would like to have the pleasure of placing my eyeballs onto it.
No, it actually don't... I don't have any pictures of it. And you couldn't visit either. It moved to Acapulco with my wife. Ex-wife now, I guess.
Do you get alimony at least?
I haven't finished the divorce paperwork yet, so it's kind of like we're kind of in in-between space right now.
Also, it's still your wife.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Next question. Do you have like a divorce lawyer? Is she gonna try and like take all your money with the bank, or like what are you looking at there?
No, we have a prenup. I don't just get married out of nowhere, bro.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You married someone who has sex with banks, so I wasn't sure.
Well, I didn't know that when I married her, obviously.
Well,
if I knew that, I might have.
There must have been signs or something, bro.
I mean, what? She wore a sign that says "I fuck banks." That's not. Doesn't even make any sense.
Did you ever go to the bank with her?
You know, now that you say that, she has to go by herself a lot, actually. She was there frequently. I guess I should have maybe suspected something.
That's kind of weird.
Which
of course, give her the benefit of the doubt. You know, you guys are in a relationship, but like one that gets to a point.
Well, I guess it's just it was hard for me to like when do you assume that someone is having sex with a bank? Like when is that? I don't think my brain.
I don't think.
You know what I mean? Like when does your brain go there?
I don't know if mine ever would.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
so I feel like a part of I have this conversation is still me just coping with the fact that your wife has left you, moved to Acapulco, with a bank after fucking the bank, basically.
Well, yeah, I get. I mean, I get that. It was hard for me to swallow too. It wasn't like easy for me to understand the first time either. I had to ask her a couple of times about it, but like it's not, you know.
How did you even find out? Like, did she tell you, or like, how does something like that even come up?
Well, there was like a page in the paper about it.
In the divorce paper, she just filed for divorce and listed that.
No, we haven't finished the divorce proceedings. It was like the newspaper, like the local news.
Oh. They're making news stories about this shit.
Well, when somebody fucks the local bank, you know.
Well, then how did they find out?
How did they find out?
Obviously, she's trying to keep it down low.
Well, the bank is it's like in public. It's in the streets, so it's not like what? How are you hiding? I guess is my what did you think was happening there? Is my question.
I honestly have no idea. Does she live inside the bank now, or just like in the same house as the bank? What happened to the spot where the bank was? Is it just like an empty lot?
Yeah. Well, the bank's not there anymore, obviously.
Well, obviously, yeah. It's weird. This whole situation's weird. I'm really sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, you know, we live and we learn. How do I go down there?
Here's the game. You ever cross your legs and pop a nut?